Hello and welcome to the daily newscast within the United Countries special by First Ukraine. You can find us at the frequencies available at our website firstua.com. My name is Victoria Zabian and thank you for joining us. Arrest just in the government session. Head of the State Emergency Service, Serhiy Bochkovsky, has been detained by police. He is suspected in creation of corruption schemes in the institution. This occasion has happened in the Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine.
State buyings are made through a private company. Then this private company places money on the account of the offshore company on the island Jersey, which is not a resident of Ukraine. Then from the island Jersey to another private company which is owned by Stoyetsky and Bochkovsky. And after that, this money are divided and placed on their accounts.
Igor Kolomoisky is fired from the position of Dnipropetrovsk region governor. President has granted his application about the resignation. The appropriate order has been signed by Petro Poroshenko during his meeting with Igor Kolomoisky at the president's administration on Bankova Street.
We have to provide peace, welfare and stability, and we have done a lot to make Ukraine united, protected, and we want that security in our country won't be up in the air. Thank you. Thank you for cooperation.
Valentin Reznichenko will be the acting head of Dnipropetrovsk regional administration. Before this appointment, for 1 month, he was the head of Zaporizhia region. Before that, Mr. Reznichenko headed the Radio Wave Center, was the vice president of Ukrainian media group, and worked in the media business. Also, it has become known that deputy head of Dnipropetrovsk regional administration, Gennady Korban, also had fired the resignation. He talked about this on 28th of March. The team of Igor Kolomoisky will report about its work. There also will be the concert for United Ukraine. Happening around the Ukernafta, armed people has barricaded themselves in the office and has set the fence in front of it. And to change security service of Ukraine according to NATO and EU standards. Such an order has been given by President of Ukraine Petro Poroshenko. He was at the security service of Ukraine in occasion of 23rd anniversary of the structure. President has awarded officers and claimed that service should become efficient, supplied with financial and personal structure, and of course to accept today's challenges.
Any manifestations of separatism are not acceptable. We have to destroy them cruelly as soon as they have happened.
Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine has fired the head of the Southwest Railway, Alexei Krivopyshin, from his position. He had been put aside 3 weeks ago. He was suspected in wasting of state money. The name of temporary acting head of the enterprise is already known. It is the director of infrastructure Ukrzaliznytsia Volodymyr Tyagulsky. At the same time, Prime Minister reported that police will check the other railways also.
The government has suspended the executive staff of some railway stations, and there was initiated an internal investigation against them and their intention to rob the country and to avoid responsibility.
Let me recall that all body of Southwest Railway has been fired 1 week ago by acting general director of Ukrzaliznytsia Maxim Blank. At the enterprise, people refused to execute the order and said that it is illegal. They called Mr. Blank as criminal. Today, Maxim Blank claimed that his car has been burned and placed photo of it in the internet. 20 wagons with ammunition from Russia have come to the railway station Krasnodon in Luhansk region. It is the data of intelligence according to ATO spokesperson Andriy Lysenko. Terrorists are continuing to fire upon ATO forces. For the last 24 hours, 4 soldiers were wounded. On Donetsk direction, terrorists conducted the fire in the night from 122mm mortars in the area of Mine, Butovka and Pisky villages. Also, settlement Opetne was under the fire of enemy's grenade launchers. On direction to Artem, terrorists attacked Mayorsky village.
The enemy hasn't stopped fire in the village Shirokino, which is not far from Mariupol, for several weeks. 120mm mortar launches were shooting from 12 p.m. to 20 past 4. It's also important to say about activization of enemy's air intelligence. Our air defense forces has discovered 7 aircraft systems. 5 of them were leading airborne prospecting not far from Mariupol. Active actions of enemies have attracted attention of the Special OSCE monitoring mission in this district. It is said in the report that the observers had fixed the explosion of 22mm mortar launchers over the position of our army not far from the village Berdyansky near Shirokino.
Svites, new device under this name, has been passed to soldiers by engineers from Mykolaiv. Svites is by half higher than normal armored vehicle. There is a space for additional connection, intelligence and coordination devices. The conditions for staff are also improved. In particular, everything is according to NATO standards concerning defense and convenience. New vehicle has been created on the base of Soviet armored vehicle 70, but the body is totally changed. Instead of one engine, there are two. The armor is strengthened. The military department will pay 5 times less for such vehicle than for foreign counter-type.
The car kept floated despite its growth. You know, now a lot of bridges are derived down, so if it is necessary, it can overcome water obstacles itself. The car is equipped by conditioner and has a self-contained diesel generator. It has additional armor, which increases the reliability and protection of the crew.
Vandals have destroyed the improvised memorial at the place of Boris Nemtsov's death. People bring flowers, candles and his portraits to this place. The Serb group, which is connected with anti-Maidan movement, has admitted the responsibility for this. In the social networks, one of vandals has placed the photo report. Bandits had broken the handmade site Nemtsov Bridge, creeping the photo of the killed politician and hanged the stickers with insolent titles. They said that in this way they are protesting against the idea to rename the Moscow Bridge after the name of positioner. Very soon the memorial has been repaired and fresh flowers have been put there. It was the United Country newscast by First Ukraine. You can find more details in our website, firstu8.com. Victoria Zabiyan was working for you in the studio. Wish you only good news. Take care and goodbye.